You finally land the client. You finally hit that milestone. And instead of celebrating, your brain immediately goes, yeah, but could you do that again? Or was that just a one-off? And if you're sitting there thinking, well, my imposter syndrome is different. I really don't know enough yet. I hear you. That's the clever thing about imposter syndrome. It sounds reasonable. It sounds like humility. It sounds like self-awareness. But here's the truth. Imposter syndrome is not a fact. It's a feeling. And it's a feeling that almost exclusively hits the people who are actually qualified. You know who doesn't get imposter syndrome? People who genuinely don't know what they don't know. This is called the Dunning-Kruger effect. The less competent you are, the more confident you feel. So if you're sitting here doubting yourself, that's not evidence that you're a fraud. That's evidence that you know enough to see the edges of what you don't know yet. And that, ironically, makes you more qualified than the person who's never questioned themselves at all. Here's what's actually happening. Imposter syndrome doesn't show up randomly. It peaks at transitions, career changes, new roles, starting a business after years of being someone else's employee, trying something else instead of being just mum. Midlife is the biggest identity shift most women will ever go through. You're not who you were, but you're not yet who you're becoming. You're in the middle, and imposter syndrome thrives in the middle. Think of it like this. Your brain is running an outdated operating system. It's still referencing the old you, the one who hadn't started yet, who hadn't built anything, who didn't have the experiences you have now. So when you do something that your old self couldn't have done, your brain flags it as an error. This doesn't match my records, must be a mistake, she must be faking it. But it's not a mistake, you just outgrew the file. So here's what you do. I call this the identity upgrade. Step 1, audit the evidence. Write down 5 things you've achieved in the last 12 months that your old self couldn't have done. Not big flashy things, real things. Launched your website, had sales conversations, posted 3 weeks in a row, turned up on mentoring calls. The things imposter syndrome wants you to dismiss. Those are the evidence. Step 2, name the gap. Imposter syndrome says, I'm not qualified. The identity upgrade says, I'm qualified and I'm still learning. Both can be true. You don't have to choose between confident or humble. You get to be both. Step 3, upgrade the file. Every time imposter syndrome pipes up, don't argue with it. Just say, that's the old file, we're running new software now. And then do the thing anyway. Not because the feeling goes away, but because you stop waiting for it to go away. Here's what I see on the internet and in the women I work with. The ones who grow aren't the ones who never feel imposter syndrome. They're the ones who feel it and post anyway, sell anyway, show up anyway. Because confidence doesn't come before the action, it comes from the action. You don't wait to feel ready. You do the thing and readiness catches up. Ambitious women like us, we've spent years proving ourselves in spaces that weren't built for us. We've been conditioned to believe that if we don't feel 100% certain, we shouldn't step forward. But certainty is a destination, not a starting point. You earn it by moving. So imposter syndrome is lying to you, not because you have nothing to learn. You do, we all do, but because using your growth as evidence against you when your growth is the evidence for you. So here's my challenge. Today, do one thing your old self wouldn't have done. One post, one message, one conversation. Don't wait for the feeling to change. Change the file. Run the new software. Don't let another day be stolen by a voice that's lying to you.